What's up, motherfuckers, and welcome to another episode of Monday Mayhem. And we return back to the table, and once again, it is me and
Rodney.
Now, I feel like I'm alone here. Two people's rough, but damn, I could be a loner, dude, but I'd rather just do my little like Top 5 Thursday thing in the corner over me being by myself. So if you could be here, that's great.
I'm here.
And Tyler, give him a shout out. You know, he's got that bad back right now, dude, from carrying this podcast.
Well, wasn't it water polo?
Yes,
It was a water polo accident.
Was it water polo or Marco Polo? It was something about.
I don't know. We'd have to ask him.
Yeah.
I think it was something polo. So
Yeah, he said these big motherfuckers that look like the O'Doyles from Billy Madison.
O'Doyle rules.
Yeah, and he tried to just break through, and it didn't give, and the back just got worse and worse from there. That's a made-up story. Anyways, enjoy. Yeah, but Tyler, man, shout out. Josh
what up, homie?
is not here because he's a bitch. I'm just playing. He's got his personal reasons going on that we will not divulge. Just understand that much. We had to at least throw in some jokes, though, because it's Monday Mayhem. But at least me and Rodney are here, so you're not looking at, like, an empty table. That would suck.
Well, if there's ever a time where it's just you got the mighty Bruce Lee to carry the show with you. You can set him up right next
Dude,
to
I
you.
might legit just get out, like, my big fucking...
Well, shit, you got your little figures over there?
No, dude, get, like, the fucking huge ones out. I do have... A couple of those are open. Yeah, fun fact, dude. Have we ever even just have, like, a Monday Mayhem? Like, yeah, if you were wondering, I got this right here. We got Freddie in the corner over here. You never see him, or, you know, depending on where the camera angle is.
Here.
Yeah. Well, we've done the Freddie, I Don't Move It. Oh, my God, we'll never get it back. Are we going to be able to get it to line up, Rodney? Did you fuck up? Oh, no. Rodney! What'd you do? Honestly, this is going to be fun. Does he? Oh, my God. Bruce, oh, my God. What? Oh, there's too much ceiling. Yeah, this is what we do every day live. Oh, we can't have it crooked. We can't have it crooked. Go the other way. Go the other way. Rodney, we're going to have to start over. No, I'm sorry. That's good. Fuck it. Fuck it. Right there. Yeah, good enough. Right, guys? Anyways, though, man, I could get Michael, you know, Jason, the big Jason there. Actually, I have opened my Chucky figure up there and my Jason figure. I feel like I didn't open up the other ones. Like the Pennywise is untouched. The Nightmare on Elm Street Dream Warriors is untouched. That's actually Freddy's Revenge. My bad. The Dream Warriors that you can't really see, he's off camera and the door is closed. It's got like a little swing door open. Not open. Halloween 18's not open. Did I say Pennywise? I think I fucking did.
Yeah, also, you and me have talked about this a couple times.
Not open.
We are both curious as to what that cereal looks and tastes like.
Yes, and that'd probably be good right now because it's old by now, for sure.
Good guys.
Yeah, well, we had that talk on the one podcast. It's like, is that real cereal?
Yeah, we don't know.
I'm curious. So there hasn't been any bugs yet, so that's a plus, but I don't want to open it. I think it's cereal, though. It's legit got nutrition facts and everything on it.
We could look it up instead of just opening the box.
Yeah, I can't do that. Like, I think I said that to, like, it might have even been you. I was like, yeah, sometimes I want to open it. You were like, oh, okay. And I was like, no, not really open it. Shit, dude. The nutritional value is
I haven't
gone.
opened any of my Funkos.
Dude, it's hard to.
All my Funko Pops are completely closed.
I had to make a deal with myself. Like, I wanted to open them so bad. And what I came to, as you can see these other little NECA figures up here, is like, I'll open the like 7-inch ones just to be able to do it and pose them in certain ways.
But the bigger ones.
The gigantic ones, I'm not fucking touching. But it did also get me one more time because I was like, I at least got to open up one of these. And
which one would you say? You think the Jason or the Freddy is bigger?
Oh, I don't know. They're supposed to be the same size, actually. I think the box might be a little bigger. Because they're all made by NECA. NECA's just a fucking sick-ass
That Jason
company.
one is massive.
Yeah, he looks like it, but he's supposed to be a little bigger. I think it's the box. It's a little higher, too.
He's bigger than Freddy anyway, because Freddy's like, what, 5'9", 5...
Yeah, I'd say he's about 5'8", 5'9".
A tall 6'5", 6'6", probably.
Yeah,
Maybe taller.
No. I'd say, how big is Jason supposed to be in the movies compared to who's played him?
I feel like he towers
He's
over
like-
everybody.
He's like, I'd say Jason, realistically, if we're thinking about Jason as a character, would probably be about like 6'2", maybe 6'3".
Okay, let's figure this out.
But Ken Kersinger, the guy that played him in Freddy vs. Jason, was 6'8", or something along those lines.
So you guess. My guess would be 6'5".
So you're looking up how
Jason's
tall
height.
the prototypical Jason would be.
Yes.
I don't have any prior information of this. I'm not like pulling from memory, but when I think about Jason as an overall person, I think he's like 6'2", 6'3".
Okay, let's do weight also because that was the first one that popped up.
Weight, he's jacked, dude.
I'd say a solid 275.
Yeah, I feel like he. Shit. Yeah, I mean, I'm fucking 260, and I got a little fat on me. He's more jacked than I am. I'd say he's probably 260, 275, but he's like all fucking muscle. And we're talking about prototypical Jason here.
All right. Wow.
The cumulative.
Dude, okay.
Okay.
I swear on everything that I love.
Yeah.
I did no prior. This all just happened just now.
Yeah.
I did no prior research on anything. I swear to you all.
What happened?
Jason's birthday is June 13th, 1946.
Yeah.
My dad was born in 46.
Mm-hmm.
He is a male.
Oh, shit.
His height, 6'5".
Okay.
His weight, 275 pounds.
Yeah. I could see the 275.
On the
part.
money.
See, this is my beef with the 6'5" thing. I feel like they probably, like, if you're coming up with, like, a character of Jason, you'd say he's about 6'2", 6'5". Or not 6'2", 6'5". 6'2" is my 6'5". But my beef with that would be, like, if you're describing, like, how would he's a little bit bigger, let's make him 6'5". But when I actually look at, like, Jason in the movies, not like the remake, he looked towering, not like Freddy vs. Jason, not like the most recent ones. But when I think of like Part 3, Part 4, Ted White, even Kane Hodder, there's some people say he's like, might even be 5'10". Like when I see the Jasons in comparison to other people, I feel like the overall, when I think of the character, which you know me, like I'm a huge fan of the character, I see someone, if I had to like combine all their heights, I see somebody at about 6'2", 6'3", like that's the prototypical Jason. Something like that. But I could see, you know, it's just like the fucking action star. Stallone's like 5'9". But when they're listing him, they're like, he's 6 foot for sure. Yeah, like I feel like they would engage in that. Because, I mean, even technically, like I said, Ken Kersinger, I don't know if you want to look up his height. He's like 6'7", 6'8". So,
Ken who?
not Kane, Ken Kersinger. You should be able to find it. Anyways, Tyler's not here, so what's up with these dicks? I'm just you saw something. No.
6'5".
Oh, Ken Kersinger is 6'5". I wonder if they just took his fucking height. Yeah, so like for instance, he's clearly taller than every fucking Jason, and he is 6'5".
Kane Hodder. It's not giving me his height.
Yeah, well, put it this way. You know why they chose Ken Kersinger over Kane Hodder? The reason is because Ronnie Yu, who made Freddy vs. Jason, wanted a taller, bigger Jason. Meaning that the previous Jasons were not as tall as Ken Kersinger, who's 6'5", but yet that is the prototypical listing for how tall Jason is. Which would mean, if you're looking at just the people that played Jason, by the naked eye, that's ridiculous, because the tallest guy to ever play him 6'5", and he looked abnormally tall for Jason. Meaning that anybody that watches Friday the 13th can't be like, motherfucker, that guy's about 6'5". No, motherfucker. Ken Kersinger is, dude.
So
I
is
rest my
Kane
case.
Hodder not
What?
the See No Evil Kane? Or is that a different Kane?
No. It's Kane from the
Wrestling.
WWE.
And he's not.
Kane Hodder?
I don't know anything about this kind of stuff.
Oh, Kane Hodder was in this dumbass with his horror knowledge. No, Kane Hodder is the most popular Jason because he was the guy that reprised the role. The only guy that has reprised the role, I might add.
Really?
Yes, because the first one, Ari Lemon, and that was just the guy that jumped out of the boat. And then, of course, Betsy Palmer, Pamela Voorhees is the mom. The second one, Steve Dash, and, oh, my Lord. I just heard my wife in the background. Steve Dash and another dude, but it was primarily Junior Gillette. I think that's his name, but it's mainly Steve Dash. Part 3, you have Richard Brooker, my favorite. Part 4, you have Ted White. Part 5, you have somebody that isn't Jason, but he's played by the Roy Burns character, who's played by Dick Wyand. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. Then 6, you have C.J. Graham and Jason Lives. And then you see how that was. Like, it was a new person each time. Then you get to the New Blood, and Kane Hodder comes in the picture. And he starts breathing real heavy, and everybody's like, oh, my God, this supernatural Jason's badass. And then Kane Hodder was the first person and the only person to reprise the role. He
That's
came in.
crazy.
Yeah.
I figured it was the same person a few times.
No, it's Kane Hodder and A New Blood, number 7. Then number 8, Jason Takes Manhattan, still Kane Hodder. Jason Goes to Hell, the 9th one, still Kane Hodder. Jason X, the 10th one, still Kane Hodder.
Damn.
And then he was even going to be in Freddy vs. Jason, but then they wanted somebody bigger who's 6'5". So if that's somebody bigger, and that's the biggest person to ever play Jason, he's only running around in this movie, how with the naked eye would you ever be like, that Jason's 6'5"?
Oh, that was just an educated guess.
I know it was, but I'm talking about for the people that listed him as 6'5". That's more of the like, let's list him as a taller height for his legend, rather than like the naked eye watching the movies. I'd say he's about roam somewhere between 6 foot to 6'2", and then maybe 6'3". And then you have, of course, the remake, which has Derek Mears. He looks... I don't know how tall Derek Mears is. He's fucking gigantic, though.
Well, it said on there Ken was the tallest person to play Jason.
Oh, he definitely was. I know that to be a fact. But Derek Mears in particular, he looks gigantic when he's behind the Asian guy. Remember when he backs into him?
Yes.
He just looks like huge.
Was that Daniel Ewan or something like that?
No, dude.
He's on Chewy, from Disturbia.
Yeah, that's...
Fucking love Disturbia.
You do. I put it in so many before.
So here's what I need to do. I need to rewatch Summer of '84 because it's been on my mind lately.
Yeah.
And what I'm going to do, I think, is I'm going to watch Disturbia, then I'm going to watch Summer of '84 because Disturbia was that was the first one I watched. And those two are so kind of close in like conceptual takes.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, I'm going to watch the Disturbia, and then I'm gonna go straight into what's it called? Summer of '84.
Yeah,
so
said it, bro. Wow, I lost that one quick. Where are we at?
I need to rewatch it because I did like it when we watched it that first time, but I feel like I don't know the fact that I'm even thinking about the movie tells me that I may have liked it more than put on, so I need to have another watch on it.
I think you did. You'd always be coming in too skeptical in these first watches. Just like The Bouncer should have got a 10 out of 10. We won't reveal the score, though, because that comes out later in the week.
Well, I start every movie I watch for the first time, I start off with a 10.
Filled with skepticism.
It starts with a 10. And there's a lot that start off with skepticism.
Maybe that is your fucked up thing, is you start out at a perfect score, so you're like, anything that's not perfect just winds it down. Maybe you should start at like
I don't wind down until the end of the movie.
Yeah, I know.
So like start with the 10, and then by the end of the movie, am I still at a 10? Am I still, am I at a 9? Am I at a 0 like Shazam?
I feel like subconsciously, though, you're probably like knocking points out without even realizing it, because your mind's like 10. And then subconsciously you're like, and you're like going down the fucking elevator. Or if you started at like even kill in like the middle, you'd go up or down. Like, oh, it's kind of great. Maybe I'm going down here. Whereas 10, you're just like, nothing is a 10 here. What the fuck? And then you might come back up, but you're still kind of in that like, it's got to be perfect. Mindset. I didn't change your life, dude. You're welcome.
It takes me now. If the movie keeps me in, then it's good. If I keep like avoiding, or if I keep like texting during the movie, or if I'm, not focused on it, that's when like the score keeps going down. I really don't like. I hate texting during movies.
Yeah,
but
that's the worst.
But if a movie is like where it's like, I have to if I feel like I need to text or anything, it's not something they're doing wrong, and then the movie.
It's Monday Mayhem, so I almost feel like we should reveal this. Let's jump away from movies, but also not jump away from movies. You're known as the unprepared fuck, right?
Oh, yeah.
You want to talk about your new level of unprepared fuckness that you showed up with today?
Okay, so
why we had to review The Bouncer?
So
Yeah.
the movies initially for this week to review were Freaky, which is new, just released Vince Vaughn film.
Yeah.
And Judas and the Black Messiah on HBO Max.
Mm-hmm.
Which
we
is
reviewed that, only we did not.
We didn't review it because I didn't watch it. So what happened was originally we were supposed to watch Unhinged and Freaky.
I'm pretty unhinged right now. I'm upset.
But then, what was it, Tuesday or Wednesday came around, and me and Brandon were both like, we
There's
figured
ample
out
time to change because I watched Judas and the Iscariot. What's it called? Judas and the Black Messiah. On Wednesday.
So yeah, but I mean, I had time, but it's like, so for any of you that know anything about HBO Max and how they royally screwed up in the beginning when they dropped, because they didn't go on to Roku, they didn't go on to LG TVs, they didn't go. There was a lot of platforms that they didn't go on.
It is on Roku now, though.
Well, it is now.
I was about to say, because that's what I watched on my Roku
my
TV. So I was like, I hope you're not lying to the people, because I'm not going to let this slide.
No, okay, so if any of y'all out there have a Vizio, the TV in the bedroom is a Vizio, and the TV in the living room is a LG.
You shit out of luck, bro.
So I couldn't unless I had my PlayStation there, and then I could watch it when my PlayStation isn't there. So yeah,
move it.
Long story short, I didn't even get to watch it, which I really do want to watch this movie because it looks really good and it's getting great reviews.
I got my notes right here. Just know that for Judas and the Black Messiah. I'm going to save that, though. We're probably going to do it on another day, which now I won't be fresh going into it, thanks to Rodney. Yeah, he just shows up at my house. He's like, bro, I know we about to record, but we're going to have to do some shifting around. I'm like, what? He's like... yeah, Judas and the it's the Black Messiah. Yeah, no, man, it's gone. Assalamu alaikum. It's done. We are not going to watch that now. And I'm like, why? I'm like, not watch. He's like, review that now. He's like, because I did not watch it, so that's probably why. He's like, let's just pick something else out real quick, like a movie. No, I'm like, Rodney, I'm not an unprepared fuck. Even if I've seen the movie a million times, we've already done at least a couple of my favorite movies that were 10 out of 10s on this fucking podcast, and I know like every fucking word of them. 7 is one of my favorite movies of all time. It is a 10 out of 10 to me, and even though I almost know every line, I know every little detail, I was like, I gotta watch this because I'm a prepared fuck. And I did it all. I did it up. I did it nice. So even if you're like, well, let's pick something out, I can't do that because I have to have my notes. I want to be professional. And here you are just like, why don't you be unprofessional at the sake of me being unprofessional? Is that not cool? So then we ended up, I was like, you know what? Fuck it. There's a movie I wanted you to watch that I think you'd like. And I flexed in The Bouncer because it also fit our time frame. And you know what? I just wanted to do a fucking Van Damme movie. Y'all can suck my dick.
Very dumb.
Yeah, and that fucking happened. Jesus Christ. But we're going to... we got some interviews coming up. Unless those fall through for some reason, it's going to at least be another couple weeks before we can get to reviews. We'll reveal that now. I'm not going to say who's coming on, but yeah, we got a couple interviews for the next couple weeks. So Judas and the Black Messiah will probably be old news by then. Thank you, Rodney.
Hell yeah.
I want to watch it before it goes off HBO Max. It's only like a month thing. Yeah. Oh yeah, but yeah, you know how I am. I like to wait till like it's about to come out, and then I want to watch it. And now it ain't on HBO Max, so we're gonna have to cancel again. You got another one of them hour and a half Jean-Claude Van Damme movies? Show up at my house doing that again.
You know what we're gonna have to do in March.
Oh yeah, we got to do all the King Kong and Godzilla movies.
Snyder Cut drops the 18th.
Oh Lord, you and the Snyder. Like, everybody on this podcast is like the Snyder Cut. But you're like, I'm gonna bring it up every chance I get.
We are going to review the Snyder Cut.
No, there's a lot of people. There's demand for that, but like,
it is 4 hours, 1 minute, 28 seconds long.
I'm indifferent on Zack Snyder. Like I don't dislike him. He's not a bad director. I wouldn't say that. I'm hyped for his like Army of the Dead because I think he did a really good job with Dawn of the Dead. That's amazing. One of the better remakes. Very solid movie. But I don't know. Like, I feel like Batman and the Snyder Cut Batman Superman came out, and some people were like me. It's kind of like, okay, it's just, it's still not good. I don't know what everybody's going crazy about. But then other people were like, wow, the version we were supposed to see.
Yeah.
That's Rodney.
Yeah.
And we got two people over here that I think Tyler and Josh could just give a fuck less about any of this for whatever. I don't even know if they like movies, but they're here. I'm just playing. Tyler definitely does. Josh is coming around. And I'm somebody that would be into some like upcoming news like that for sure. But I just happen to be on the other side of the fence where I'm like, the Batman, Superman movies still kind of sucked. Like, I'm not really, like, Snyder Cut doesn't intrigue me. Even these little fucking like, oh, well, look at the Joker now, huh? What about that? Long hair?
Yeah,
and he's in a prison. What does that mean, huh?
He's probably not going to be in there much in that movie.
And I'm just over here like, I'm just done with this Jared Leto. I don't need, even if there's retribution, I don't care. Let's just move along. And I love Jared Leto. And even when he's in a shit movie like Suicide Squad.
The little things.
Yes, that's what I was getting to. He wasn't good as Joker, and he was not. Like, the movie wasn't good. Suicide. I almost said Suicide Things. Suicide Squad. You know Suicide Things? Suicide Squad was not good, and he wasn't good. But I can at least admit in a movie like The Little Things, where I wasn't that big of a fan of the movie, I thought he was great in it. So it's not even like a beef like that. I love some Jared Leto, and he can be really good in bad movies. This could be a bad movie, and he could be good in it. I just don't care. I'm past it. I don't need it. I don't really give a shit.
Okay, so have you seen Legends of the Guardians: Rise of Al Ghul? That Owl movie, animated movie he made.
Well, I know it's got to be. I heard Ra's al Ghul.
No, not Ra. No.
That's what I heard. I immediately went to Batman.
Well, it's like I think it's
Legends
Legends
I thought about
of
Liam
Owl.
Neeson's old racist ass Liam Neeson's.
Yes. Liam Neeson's. Okay, so what about oh shit? Let's see. Watchmen. Did you like Watchmen?
I do like Watchmen.
Watchmen is great.
Yes, I do like Watchmen.
Man of Steel.
Maybe even underrated. I do like Man of Steel.
300.
I'm just playing. I like 300.
Yeah, I was about to say you are losing your mind.
Yeah, I mean you can go down the list. I don't think he's a bad director. I don't like 300.
Oh,
I like 300
I know a certain
as much
somebody
as other
that called
people.
him a hack today.
Who?
We were texting today, and he called him a hack. Yeah.
Who?
My buddy Freeman.
Oh yeah, I've talked to him about that.
Dude, he thinks he's a straight hack. I was like, don't say these things. Sucker Punch. I'm a sucker for Sucker Punch. This is the movie.
I'm not a big fan.
The
Haven't
Owls
seen it
of
in a long time.
Gahul. It's dude, it's so good.
I thought you said Ra's al Ghul.
I can see where you.
There's the owls, huh?
Have you not seen that?
No, I have not seen it actually. I can't
You guys
comment on
seen this
that.
movie?
And again, he's not a bad director. He's just not one of my favorites. And to the point where he's like, "Let me show you the Snyder Cut." I don't go, "Oh, this is the Snyder Cut." It's just kind of like, the movie. It's what it is. What it is. That's what happened to me. Plus, I'm not the biggest superhero guy to begin with. You got any crazy stories that happened to you through the week?
This week.
I always do, and then I forget right when I hop up here. But I don't want to write them down, because like I said, we're always talking about authenticity, and it's not like a notes thing. Like, let's talk about that happened in the past, or what happened earlier this week. If I remember it, I don't. Or I do or I don't, and then I just kind of jump into the flow of what we're talking about, and I figure out on the fly. Of course, Rodney has
I don't even know
nothing.
what's going on. Like, I don't know what happened
right now?
No, I mean, like,
I don't even. You look so dead ass. See, the thing is, I don't even know what's going on. Are they watching?
I don't know what happened this past week. Other
You
than
don't
like
know what happened?
work.
Yeah, work. That's how I feel. I end the work week, and I'm like,
But like nothing
Yeah.
like interesting. Like really, I mean,
I pulled
mean,
some stupid shit on my end. I
I
don't know if
met
you're gonna.
Russell Crowe this week,
Is that?
but
Yeah. And you told him, you were like, "Hey, Russell Crowe." He's like, "Hey, Russell Crowe."
oh no, he beat the shit out of me because he's a mean guy.
South Park, dude. I knew it. The motherfuckers are always right. Was he there with old Tucker? I got something in my throat. So
I
this is
don't like
going
South
well.
Park or Chappelle Show. Fight me.
So I pulled a weird maneuver that kind of just came over me sporadically, and it worked out for some weird reason. I thought it was funny because the person looked at me weird. We handle money right at my job. Cha-chang, cha-chang. You know what I'm saying? And we have a counterfeit marker for anything that's 20s or over. Sometimes I have that in my pocket. And I thought about this as the person was ringing me up. I was at 5 Star. I was getting like a protein cookie, getting gas, all that shit.
Protein cookie.
Oh, love some protein cookies. Some whatever Larry and Lenny's protein cookies or some shit.
No
they're
idea.
fucking delicious. Actually, they're okay, but they're delicious for what they are because they're not normal
I can dig
cookies and
that.
they're somewhat healthy. But the macadamia though,
I do not
though.
like macadamia nuts.
Well, then you can go to hell. This is an amazing cookie. I think you'd love it. You looked up like already there, asshole. So I went up there, I bought all these things, and you know how it is. They do that like. Look through it. Now they just have the counterfeit markers. And this dude was just like, oh, where is it? And I knew what he was going for. I'm like, he's about to pull out the counterfeit marker on me. And for some reason, popped in my head, I was like, do I have mine on me? And he took it, and he marked it, marked it, put it in the cash register and all that, accepted it. Then he gave me my money, and I pulled out the counterfeit thing. And I was like, checks out. And I walked away. So this dude looked at me so pissed off. Like he's just like look at me like how like you kind of look like you think that's fake money? Like do I look like somebody has fake money? And it was just so like I almost was like proud of myself for coming up with it on the spot. And I was like, how many I thought about that as like, has anybody else ever thought to even do that? Like they fucking do the counterfeit on you and then they give you their money and then boom. Because that's what I did. And it literally was just like, is this? Yeah, we're good, bro. And he's looking at me like, can he do that?
Is this legal?
Yeah. Like why? And then I'm sitting there, I'm like, you can't complain. You're making sure you're not taking fake money. Like, I'm trying to make sure I'm not taking fake money home, motherfucker. If I ain't doing my due diligence here when I take your money, how do I know I'm not bringing you fake money? You know what I'm saying? Jesus, kapoom,
It's a
kapoom.
valid point. You're all twisted up over here.
Dude, it keeps doing that. I don't know what it is.
It's bothering me.
Twisted up like a blunt, and it goes right back to normal, dude. So don't even try. You're done. You're probably unplugging my mic. My mic volumes are
Mic
going
check.
like this.
Mine
That's why
sounds
it's
good.
been all fucked up. We're dragging the cord across that. Yeah, we're sorry if we just like randomly yell at y'all. Yeah, I think we kind of got the mic volume about down. It took us a little bit adjusting to this new room because there's like, I don't know, this was like an added on room to the house and is actually mainly almost probably the reason we bought this house, as weird as that is. Because we saw it and we loved the deal and we loved the house, but I was like, this is the selling point. This, guys.
Y'all should have seen it when it was like
nothing.
playing.
Yeah. And then I just busted my ass to have it done in like a fucking week. Because that's what ballers do. We get shit done.
So many thumbtacks.
Yeah, my fingers took forever to recover. But the acoustics, because it was a new room, the sound that I had it on, because I finally got it perfect over there, did not work the same over here. So it took like a couple episodes to tweak that right. And then my daughter came in here and was like, like, let's play with these. And I'm just like, I don't even remember where we were. Had to get that exactly right. And then, we're like overthinking it. Like, am I too loud? Is he too loud? What's this? So we start messing with it again. We're like, oh my God, that's worse. How we not catch that in the fucking, we always do the sound check. 1, 2, 1, 2. About to fuck this sound up. What we gonna do? Fuck it up. Yeah, that happened. And then we had something happen where, what was that? Where was I going with this? There was another thing where it just magically was just like fucked up. Like we did an interview with the people from, if you haven't watched this yet, check it out. The people from Hideout, upcoming horror movie. We did that. And after that, we did Monday Mayhem. And I get on Monday Mayhem. I'm like, however that probably sounded for you. And I was like, oh my God, is that how we sounded? And I was so nervous to go to the Hideout thing because I thought I was going to be like, yeah, guys, yeah, we really enjoyed the movie we made. Like, really? Like, I thought it was going to be like that the whole time. So I was like super nervous because I'm like, it has to be. Nothing was changed. And I went back to it and it sounded perfectly fine. So unless somebody like moved the shit around like in between takes, I don't know what happened there. And to my knowledge, it didn't. And from that moment, we were like, we gotta fucking readjust this shit again. So I think that we're right now. Hopefully the sound quality is going a little better. Also, guys, we're working on some improvements that maybe will be coming your way here soon. You know, trying to keep it, you know, building. Keep this train fucking rolling, dude. Speaking of train, your thoughts on Drops of Jupiter?
Great song. Beautiful song.
Can you sing it?
Yeah. I got Jupiter drops in my hair, and it's not ascending because that movie sucks.
Whew.
Yeah.
Look at that, dude. Goosebumps. You don't get that every day. That man gave me a real gift.
Yeah. I'm not as good as Will Ferrell, you know.
No.
I mean, the acoustics are a little off in here, you know. So.
It's weird when I said your thoughts. I was thinking about Eric. I should have said your thoughts after that.
You should have done the head bob and everything.
The moon is made of spare ribs. Your thoughts.
Ooh, we should review an SNL season.
You've always been a little higher on SNL than most people. Like, what are you talking about? It's the longest running show. Start doing some shit.
Well,
I remember back in the
classic
day.
SNL. Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't necessarily be opposed to it.
Maybe at least do like a one-off, like with a Will Ferrell's.
Will Ferrell.
Yeah, or like even like his or Phil Hartman or Chris Rock, Adam Sandler. Like we can choose or something. I'd love to do.
I'm
Will
the
Ferrell's.
devil, and I'm here to say, you gonna spit some freestyles.
Oh man. Oh, the devil never could write a love song.
Never did.
Hard he tried.
That's
Oh,
a
the
banger right
devil.
there.
It's such a good skit too.
Dude, that's like my favorite skit. From
the bells of hell.
It's a Fender. It's the most underrated skit. Well, where did this tasty lick come from? Yeah. Mondays, boy, I hate Mondays. They make me so steamed.
I love
Weekend, I prefer the weekend. Ha, 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 ha.
So you seem
Son
to
of a
know
bitch.
Will Ferrell's SNL, then we should definitely
Yeah,
do it.
that's some good shit. That's one of my favorite skits ever, dude. You can't touch
I think back then
cool if I
my
take the
favorite
front door?
skit was
Take her easy.
uh,
Take her easy. She's my and that's what hey, that was good. No.
the Bobby Fischer, where they're the cheerleaders
Bobby
for the chess
Fischer.
team.
Where is he? I don't know. I don't know.
Bobby
We
Fischer.
just start fucking acting it out. Native Americans.
Okay. It's so great. And then the what's that dinner scene?
Oh yeah, with the
Where
girl.
dude,
It's like had a
it's
bad
Christina
day
Applegate.
at work today.
I drive a Dodge Stratus.
Yeah. No, it's I think it's is it? I think
a
it's
Dodge
Sarah.
Stratus.
No, the Stratus is, but is it Christina? I think it's Sarah Michelle Gellar.
No,
yeah?
it's Applegate.
Is it?
Because she's fresh off, or not fresh, but married with children.
Fresh off of Fresh Prince.
She's
See,
still.
why am I thinking it's Sarah Michelle Gellar? Are you sure?
Because Sarah, I feel like, well, no, I'm 100% positive. It's
See, I feel like I'm close
Applegate.
to 100%.
ooh. Let's check it out then.
Stay tuned. The Jeopardy skit. What a segue.
Dude, oh, the Jeopardy skits.
It's a big hat. I found it, and that's why it's funny. Like it's not funny.
Oh
Like
my
no, sure it
God.
is. It's a big hat.
You might be fucking right, dude.
I'll take ape tip for 500. It's a petite. You know what? Never mind.
It's a petite. Never mind. Oh, what is
French Stewart, who's grinning like an idiot. Oh, I'm gonna get him, Alex.
I'm gonna get him.
That's so fucking good.
What? It
I
won't
think
tell
it's
me.
Sarah Michelle Gellar.
I think it looks like her from the side.
Yeah, and then you flip around, you're like, oh shit, it is Christina Applegate. And dude, you were 100%. You better be 110%, dude. I didn't even go to full 100, even though I felt like I was at 100. That's you, dude. You're always starting at 10.
I know it. Ending at 0.
I have like a speck in my throat that allows me to talk for 30 seconds, and I have to have like a release cough.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's totally Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Damn. It's been so long since I've seen it. I'm gonna watch it on the way home.
On the way home? What?
Oh no, I put. Okay, so sometimes when I drive,
It was like rephrase or at least lie because you
set my
sound
phone
horrible
up
right now.
in my car, like right behind the steering wheel,
Mm-hmm.
so I can drive. I'm watching the road. 20% of the time, and then the other 80%.
20% of the time.
Yeah.
I do. That's crazy. I have more than one dumbass friend.
I have a Tesla.
Oh, okay. You're good then.
Yeah.
You don't have a Tesla. I had a buddy literally tell me that one time. Like, I got in his car and he was watching. Let's just say he watches this all the time. It's important. It's hard to explain. I don't want to give this away because I don't want to throw this guy under the bus. This is something I don't want to throw under the bus. But he basically was talking up. Like, he's like, hey, man, get in the car. And I'm like, are you going to just keep watching that? Like, when we pull off? And he's like, yeah, we're good. And I'm like, what do you mean we're good? And he literally said that, but he was dead ass serious. It wasn't a joke. He's like, no, dude, we're fine. It's like 80% this, 20% road, dude. We're good. And he just went back to that. I'm like, can I get out? That is not a good ratio, bro. 80% this. Like, and he said it with a straight up face, like, it's cool, but we're good. 80% here, 20% here, we'll get there. It's not like I'm watching this the whole time. There's a 20% chunk allotted for the road.
I see the road and traffic.
Yeah,
Dude, you know what memory just popped in my head?
What?
Do you remember when this was when you lived in Mount Washington, and we were on the way back to your house.
Allegedly.
And we got stuck in the snow at the beginning of your neighborhood. And instead of getting us out of the snow, we smoked hookah in your car for like an hour and a half.
In someone's driveway?
No, because we didn't even make it to the driveway.
I think we were in the grass in somebody's like driveway. Like I think we got caught in the grass pulling into somebody's driveway. And we were in this person's driveway because of the snow. We couldn't see where it went into the grass.
Yeah,
so we were like in this person's grass, half in their driveway and half in their grass or something like that. And we were just smoking hookah in the car. Like if they would have came outside, we'd have been like,
yeah, this is a heavy snow too.
What's up? And know what happened?
I don't remember after that though. I just remember the hookah part.
We tried to get out of there after that, and I slammed on it, and I like blew out my transmission.
What?
Yeah, I thought like I would just like eventually it's got to give. I'm not sitting here. I'm going to smoke so many bowls of hookah in this guy's front yard. We're almost out of here, Doug. Like something like that. Give us some time. One more bowl. And I was just like slamming on it like I'm trying. And then the wheels the tires, wheels, whatever, just stopped spinning. Nothing. Like I'd hit the gas all the way down. It'd be up like 100 or something and the tires wouldn't move. I was like, this is wonderful. And that was a Lexus, so it was $1,000 to fix.
I just remember baking all that hookah in your car. Because I'm pretty sure, didn't we leave to go get hookah tobacco? Isn't that why we, because we had the hookah in the car.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we left to go get tobacco.
We did smoke hookah in my car in some random person's front yard. In their grass.
In our defense, stupid. The snow that at this time, this was years ago, and the snow had to have been like, at least a foot. Had to have been. Because, dude, it was all white. The ground, I remember the ground being all white, the houses being all white. Like,
dude,
it was packed with
weed
snow.
I smoked in there. I don't know if I've told this story before. But I remember driving that Lexus. It involves hookah, too. Me and my buddy, RJ, he won't give a fuck. RJ's like, man, I just found Christ. I don't even admit smoking weed. I do rarely. I wish him the best. I'll say that. But we'd be smoking some bud, and that's what we be doing right at the time. Not so much anymore. I only say that for job purposes. Just kidding, work. You just drug tested me, and I passed, which I actually got scared because I was worried about a certain something that happened. I was around a lot of smoke. Yeah. Let's just say I passed, so that's all that matters. But also, I really don't smoke weed anymore. Too foggy up here. But I used to blow heavy trees, and I left 360. It's the place we went to smoke hookah, Cafe 360. It's really lit up around there, and that's key for here in a second. And we were really lit up around there. We're fucking just lit it up. We were smoking, lights come on, and we're having this surreal look like blowing the smoke out. I'm fucking like, fuck, dude, put it out, put it out, put it out. Like, oh my God, why do we smoke weed and drive? Like, what a bad idea. And I'm over there like tripping balls. I'm like, why would they pull us over? They had to have seen the blunt or something. There's that little bit of a lot of time I have to talk for a cough thing that's going on this episode. I just have like some phlegm right here. It makes no sense. Anyways, cop pulls us over. I'm like, hey, you know, speaking of South Park, it's like what it's like. It's like what seems to be the officer problem, like one of those situations. And she's looking at me like I'm crazy. And then out of nowhere, she just seems normal out of nowhere. So I'm like, is she not going to ask about the bud or how it smells like bud? And she's like, I need you to keep your headlights on. I know it's really bright out here in the Highlands, but you got to keep your headlights on, all right? Tapped the fucking top of the car.
Hell yeah.
Walked back, dude. And I never have that kind of luck with cops. Very bad luck with cops. Going to jail for things I might not even be supposed to. Kind of luck with cops. Maybe that's just my luck catching up with me for all the times I got away initially from cops. But that shit made my heart stop, dude. And I realized it literally was just something as stupid as that. I didn't have my fucking headlights on. What a retard.
Got lucky.
I did. There's also a time me and RJ had to eat some weed.
I've had to do that.
Yeah, and we ate stems and all. There was no fucking drink besides like water with like ash in it.
The schnozberries taste like schnozberries.
It was like this much water and had ash in it. So we were both looking like, who wants to suffer more? And we were eating this, and come to find out, the lights behind us were a fucking tow truck.
Oh, God.
And I look at RJ, I'm like, they stopped. And he's over there like, and I finally am good. I'm like, RJ, you okay? He's like not really making any reactions. I don't know why I exaggerated with the eyes, but he was making like faces down here, but up here was like a dead stare. I don't know if that was like I'm fearing for my life. And he just swallowed a bunch of stems. And we ate this whole, I think we got a dub or something in. I don't know. We just like, we shoved some nuggies in our back of our throats and almost choked to death for a tow truck that wasn't even after us. And that was the day I found out that tow trucks have cop lights sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, good times. Live and you learn, right?
That's right.
Don't smoke weed in the car, children.
Monday Mayhem.
Only walk. Or, do just smarter choices. Like, keep your headlights on. Know that tow trucks sometimes have cop lights and they're not after you. Smoke away. Be safe out there, guys.